Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she's been appointed to the House Financial Services Committee. Our next guest is not happy about it. David Nicholas with Nicholas Wealth Management President. Why are you worried? What damage can she do to financial services?
Stuart, thanks for having me. I think Wall Street should be very concerned. Okay, let's just look at her background. Before Ocasio Cortez was elected to Congress, her resume is she was a bartender and she was a community organizer for Bernie Sanders' 2016 campaign. So where in that gives her the expertise and the intellect to run the largest financial market in the world, which is the U.S. Financial Services Committee?
Yeah, but she's been
some
elected.
Of the things I
mean, she's there, and she's been elected, and she's been appointed to that committee now, you know?
Granted, all due respect, it's her ideals that I have issues with. I'll give you an example, Stuart. She wants to tax financial and stock transactions to pay for free public college for the entire United States. Where in that does Wall Street should be required, and it's really individual investors, retirees, why should individual investors and retirees pay for public college for U.S. citizens? It just doesn't add up. And so I know when we think of Wall Street, we think of big banks and big insurance companies, but really there's 200,000 financial advisors in the U.S. Many of them are small business owners like myself. We hire employees, we try to meet budgets. Every additional regulatory rule that's passed, it dramatically affects us as business owners. So
But you got to look. I mean, whatever comes out of that committee has to get through the Senate, and the Senate is run by Republicans. It would also have to get by a presidential veto, and he would veto. I mean, she'll make a lot of noise, and she'll raise a lot of issues, but I don't think she can have any practical results down the road.
Stuart, that's a great point, but it's more of the optics. Think about this. Imagine a socialist, Ocasio Cortez, subpoenaing some of the CEOs of the largest banks, J.P. Morgan, Citigroup, Bank of America, have them come before Congress and a socialist grill them on why they're not maybe morally doing a job that she feels is the role of financial services. That's what I'm concerned about. And it's a narrative that I think sends America down the wrong direction.
You're right.
And so that's what I'm concerned about.
You can hold hearings. And you can regale bank executives or insurance company executives and have a go at them, and that could change public opinion. And as you run up to the 2020 election, I see where you're coming from. That could be a real problem. The socialists, the left, could gain a foothold and really exploit it. And I think that's what's going to happen. Last word to you.
Absolutely, Stuart. You know, I just think that as Americans, we've come a long way, but we need to choose free markets, lower regulation. Taxing business owners 70% of their income is not how we generate economic growth in this country. So I hope Americans are smarter than what AOC is promoting.
Got it. David Nicholas, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. Good stuff. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.